Hey viewers, I am DS and welcome to another episode on Channel NITT. So Channel NITT really prides on being a channel that produces videos that you cannot find anywhere else. So this video today may be one of this kind of videos. So if you keep on watching this video till the end, you may find out something that you may not even have realized. So what are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about the influence of media on the citizens of a country and how the citizens of a country can also shape the media. When we are talking about the media, basically we are referring to the press, the print, the radio, the TV and the filming industry. If this is your first time watching our video, welcome. We are a psychology channel based in Singapore and we produce videos on psychology related stuff. If you like what you are getting in this video, do consider watching our other videos and subscribing to us as well. So the inspiration of this video actually came from one of my previous videos on protesting and rioting. So I got the inspiration from the Hong Kong protests and Hong Kong riots. I was wondering why the Hong Kong people can be so motivated and so united.
Kowloon, Hong Kong.
And I got the answer by thinking along the line of the Hong Kong media. Now let's go on a time rewind. Roughly in the year 2010, Singapore free-to-air television started to play Korean drama serials on television. Now Korean drama serials are very popular for a lot of reasons. One, they have very good cinematography. Two, the actors are handsome and the actresses are pretty. Thirdly, most of the time, the romantic drama serials are really very sweet. And last but not least, the scripting is also usually very well done. However, as a beginner watching Korean drama serials, I am really not used to it at all. In fact, I would say that I am not satisfied watching drama serials from Korea at first. Why? Because the evil guy, the evil woman in the drama serials that you got to hate so much doesn't die. In fact, in the last episode, there is always a happy ending where the evil person is forgiven.
Please forgive me. I know now.
So in the Korean drama series, in the final episode, the evil person or the bad person might go to jail, but he is forgiven and he turns over a new leaf. Alternatively, the evil auntie in the drama serial actually gets cancer and she is also forgiven. So why is this not satisfying at all? I thought about it and I finally got the answer. This is because people in my generation are so used to watching Hong Kong drama serials and Hong Kong movies that we got the notion that in order for justice to be achieved, the evil person must die. And die brutally, gruesomely, like this. So comparing Hong Kong movies and drama serials and Korean ones, you can see a very distinct cultural difference between these two places. So over time I understand that in Korea, as portrayed in the Korean drama serials and movies, the Koreans really appreciate the concept of mercy, being merciful. They also value social integration and family cohesion. But in Hong Kong, the sentiments of Hong Kong people are also well reflected in their movies and drama serials, and that is the theme of justice. So almost all the Hong Kong drama serials and movies in the 1980s and 1990s at least reflect the theme of aggressive justice. So what this means is that in all these drama series and movies, the happy ending in the end is that the bully will die. And usually this justice is very gruesome. So I also get that Hong Kong people are those people who believe in the concept of I do what I do and you do what you do. You don't meddle in my affairs and I don't meddle in yours. But if you cross the boundary and bully me, I will surely get back at you. And this is probably the sentiments of Hong Kong people when they go on protest in the recent years. So whether perceived or not, Hong Kong people see the Chinese government as the big bully. And therefore, they are going out on a protest to get justice. Well, Singapore ethnic Chinese in their 30s, 40s and beyond probably watched Hong Kong drama serials when they were young. Because during the 1980s and 1990s, Singapore media is not developed at all. So most of the drama serials that we watch are all imported. And at that time, Hong Kong is their thing. So I am not surprised if the Singapore ethnic Chinese of my age, around the 30s and beyond, also have in us this same sense of justice. However, as the Singapore media became more developed, we may be more influenced by our own culture in the end. But Singapore media got distinct culture, meh? Well, in conjunction to this topic, on this episode, I also did another research. I went online on Wikipedia to look for different Hong Kong singers who have released albums before. And I found that regardless of whether this singer is very popular or not very well known, his or her Wikipedia page will definitely have this. Yes, there will always be a chart showing all the songs from this singer and their peak positions in the 4 big radio stations in Hong Kong. So even singers who are not from Hong Kong, like this one, Mavis He from Singapore, she has released Cantonese albums before and her songs have been charted, and she also has this same chart. Conversely, I looked at the Korean singers in their Wikipedias. I do not find such charts. So it's very surprising to find that every single singer who has released singles have got this chart in their Wikipedia. So what does this tell about Hong Kong? So I can get that Hong Kong people are really very concerned about ranking and performance. Hong Kong people as a community are really very efficient. So I've been to Hong Kong before and I find that even those people who are on walking sticks walk much faster than Singaporeans. The pace in life is so fast. So we started the topic of today talking about the media's relationship with the people in the country. However, this relationship is not only one direction, it's bi-directional. What this means is that media can actually influence or reflect a community's personality or a culture's personality. So if you are a budding psychologist or just somebody who's very interested in a particular culture, then you can always think of exploring deep into their media to find out something about the culture. So in our future episodes, we will also be talking about cultural differences that exist within communities, different countries, different ethnic groups, and that is a very important part of psychology. I hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you have something that you want us to talk about, do comment below and we will do an episode on it, if we can. And if you have not subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next episode. Goodbye!